Well, hello there. It's Thursday. Most days this week, I've been sat in my garden drinking my coffee while Sarah's been having a shower, ready for work, or if she's laying in bed, if it's a day off. Most mornings have been really nice. Come outside and the skies have been blue, maybe one or two little clouds. And come 10 o'clock, it's been cloud cover all the way across. But yeah, I've managed to get out a couple of times this week. I took Sarah out to a garden centre yesterday on Tuesday. That's right, Tuesday. She was doing an early shift, so she was back home by 2 o'clock. And we went down to an open garden centre, and she had a couple of hairs in her sandwich, so she took it back and got another one. Luckily, she hadn't bitten into it. But knowing my Sarah, she actually took a piece of bread off the corner of the sandwich so that she could then say, look, you've only taken the hair off the sandwich, you haven't given me a new one. But they gave her a new one, new chips and new coleslaw. Yeah, I hate coleslaw. Anyway, so that's what we did on Tuesday. And of course, it's Wednesday today. I've got to nip down to the shops in a minute to get the last few things to take away with me. So that'll be nice. I don't really want to go away. But yeah, I'm going away on Thursday. Not happy about it, but what can I do? Got to keep a roof over. Sarah does that. Sarah used to pay the mortgage. We paid the mortgage off now, so yeah, the roof is over our head. Anyway, just wanted to say one of the Balfour idiots that commented on one of my videos wasn't even about Balfour. It was about the Balfour idiot's response to my video about Balfour. Anyway, one of them said that I need to have a shave and I need to get a job. Well, I've spoken to Lady Sarah and she says this is what she wants. So, happy wife, happy life. This is what she's going to get. So this is, it used to be 3 mil, now it's 5 mil. So she likes it a little bit longer. What else did this Balfour? Yeah, I said get a job. Well, I do have a job. I probably pay more in tax than that guy earns, to be fair. You know what the Balfour idiots are like. They're pretty low-brow creatures, aren't they? But they're slightly from the Stone Age, really, I would suggest. Neanderthals, would that be too insulting to call them Neanderthals? Anyway, knuckle draggers, as we like to call them. Yeah, so the beard's staying and I've got a job. I know I've got a YouTube channel. It's a bit of a shock, really. It's the same as cyclists as well. When you talk to some motorists, they find it quite difficult to believe that a cyclist will also own a car. You know, that's impossible, isn't it? Anyway, what else has been happening? Oh yeah, I've got the my police report back in about the 2 people that I caught parked on zigzag lines. Now, I mentioned before that the importance of not parking on a zigzag line is so that other motorists can see the crossing ahead, so that if there's no one crossing, you don't have to stop, you can go. But if there is someone crossing and there's a car parked in front of them and you can't see, you run the risk of injuring or killing someone on a crossing. So that's why they got reported. It's not about squealing, or it's about safety of other people. Just because you're too lazy to park your car in the car park next door, right? Just because you're too lazy and you can't walk more than 30 yards because of your poor little legs, right? But you need to go to Greggs, or you need to go get some, I don't know, underarm deodorant because you stink a bit. I don't know. Anyway, so they've been reported, and I know for definite that one of the guys that I reported will be getting a letter soon, either a warning letter, be offered a driver's awareness course, you'll be getting a fixed penalty point, or it will go to court if he denies that he parked. How can you deny the video? But that will be my evidence that I'm going to put towards the court if it does go to the courts. And to be quite honest, these people need to be named and shamed. The police wouldn't actually tell me what course of action they were going to take because of GDPR. Well, I don't understand that. Simply because I know nothing about the driver of that car from his number plate. The only thing I can find out is if he's got road tax, if he's got MOT, or if he's got insurance. If you go to other websites and check, which I've never done that. I've only checked for road tax and MOT. Yeah, of course, it's not really road tax, is it? It's VED, vehicles. Oh, my brain's going. Yeah, the emissions, vehicle emissions. That's what the road tax is for these days. It's pollution. How much you pollute the ocean, so or pollute the seas, or pollute the air. In this case, as a car, you'll be. I'm just waffling on, aren't I? Anyway, so moving on to something something happy. What can we do for something happy? Oh yeah. I've been quite happy in my garden at the moment. I've done a little bit more in the way of gardening. I put some seed down on the grass, but I don't know whether it's going to come through or not. It was pretty damp yesterday. Yeah. Today, the sun's come out again, and the grass is pretty bone dry. So maybe I planted the seeds too early. Yeah. On a good note, I've actually got down there, my strawberries are actually growing. There's more flowers coming up. So we might get a second crop of strawberries this year, which is rather good. Anyway, so coming up to 6.5 minutes from my Thursday vlog. I shut it, I cut it short so I don't go over the 8 minutes. Anyway, so I'll catch you all on the next one. See you then. Bye then.